just rock to the jizzo, you know what I'm saying? Let's rock it. Let's rock it. Nice night, 75 degrees. I'm gonna go home, kick it on the couch. This is a typical day for me. Just fucking around. So great. I love my life. My whole goal is to not do shit for an entire day. Read books, buy things on the internet, go out to eat, drink good beer here and there. Not much though. Feed the birds, drive around, get up and do it all again the next day. This is speed trap in here too. Little fuckers sitting up here all the time. They're not just kicking, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's weird, these communities down here. Some of them are really hell on talking on a phone or touching a phone, and others don't give a fuck. Riders on the Stone. I'm gonna go by my favorite ghetto party store. Now, when you look at this place, it looks like something in Detroit that would, be like, don't go in there. Not at all. I mean, it looks like that, but the nicest people you ever meet in your life. And all the people that go in there kind of look like that too. And they're just the same, just super nice people. I haven't been in there in a while. There's a lady I love. She's really nice. I'm getting to know her a little more. I don't go in there that much. I guess she's got her daughter just started working there. A sweet kid. Because her husband's in the military. And she's from French Lick, where Larry Bird's at. I've been down there before in Indiana, and she told me that that area is really built up in the last 20 years. They have a casino there that a pharmaceutical company owns. Oh, look at that nice fog. Temperature in dew point within 2 degrees. You know, in the summertime up in Ann Arbor, and I do a lot of flying at night, I'd come and you get that surface fog like that. And it looks so cool from the air. It just looks like a light, like almost opaque cotton. Like some things stick through it, some don't. And it's like stuck right at the same altitude. It's not like fog you'd normally experience. You know, it'd be like maybe, let's say, 8 feet. Super cool. I love the fog. This is like my favorite kind of night right now. Maybe a little foggier. Oh, this is my favorite place up here. There's not really a good lotto now, so I'm not going to stop where I normally would, but it's kind of cool looking. It looks like a place in a first 48, but it's really not that bad. Oh, it's closed too. Huh. Let's rock on. Beautiful night. Well, now it's down to 71. And you see it's cooler, so the temperature and dew point are now within 2 degrees, so you don't see the fog you did back there. So I'm assuming that the dew point's right around 73. Debating whether or not to get the struts replaced. This place tried to talk me into this camber kit. They have kind of a Mickey Mouse camber adjustment on these Hondas. And then I had an appointment to get it done Thursday. And then the more I read about it, it's like if they haven't been bent or in an accident, there's no reason to get that the struts are worn out. Now, some people go through struts at 80,000. And this has got 205,000, so I'm sure the struts are shot, which is why I'm getting cupping on that outside tire. So I'm debating about whether to get a new one of these or keep this one. I like driving these cars with high miles. It's just kind of fun seeing how many miles you can get out of them. And I don't like the idea of wearing my tires out. This came with pretty good Michelins, but the front are already cupped pretty good. And once I get past 66, it's like shakes, so I need to get them rotated and balanced, but I hate to do that when I know they're wearing like hell. There's a lot of tread left on them, and if I keep it, well, I'll definitely get it done. On the other hand, you never know. Just because you upgrade doesn't mean the next one's going to be better, even though it's newer. So I'm going to think about that tonight. Struts are like $1,100 installed, no big deal. Excuse me, but that's $1,100 you never get back if you trade it in. I may be better off just trading it in, getting the extra $1,000 out of it. I've only had this, 4 months, 5 maybe? And I've put almost 13,000 miles on it. And I paid $6,500. So I'm debating on that. It's got a few dings and scratches, which I like because, believe it or not, I know it doesn't seem like it. I used to be a fanatic about my cars, waxing them all the time, just towel on the floor, freaking out when you heard a stone hit it. Not anymore, man. I don't think my last 3 vehicles I ever washed once. I can't remember ever washing them. I don't give a fuck. I use them to get to A to B. To me, it just seems stupid to waste that time on, if you're driving a vehicle for transportation, it's going to, it's hard to keep it nice. I mean, perfectionist type nice, And I'm thinking about getting some Texas Longhorn cattle. Every time I cut this grass, I just think, someone could be eating this. I think those Texas Longhorn cattle are cool. They're real docile. I just think they look cool. And they're not a lot of trouble. And they're not aggressive. I think it'd be cool just having them out there. I'm going to check into that more. Texas Longhorn. And, there's a lot of other property around I could graze them on, too. Just let them go out there and fuck around. get along with other animals. A lot of places they're in the same pasture with horses. You know, and of course the price of them varies with how big their horns are, which I don't really give a fuck. I mean, I think they're cool looking no matter how big they are. I don't want to get into this stuff of, you know, treating like living things like, you know, vehicles and boats and airplanes. You know, I'd love to breed fancy guppies. I'd like to breed ball pythons too. You know, I'm really into that genetics thing, but I just, in good conscience, just can't do that with like living things. Selective breeding, it just seems like, and I think it's not a crime against nature, but I do think it isn't the way it was supposed to be, which is why you have the difficulties you do from an evolutionary and biological standpoint with inherent congenital defects. It's not. It's supposed to be diversity, not making every dog look alike and breed to specific traits. So I'll just be kicking it, you know what I'm saying? And another thing too, like this is an older one, a 2007, and you know, I'll tell you, my pickup didn't have one either. Backup camera, it's nice of a backup camera. And the new ones get better gas mileage than this does. So I'm gonna have to mull it around. Sky tonight. traffic. That beautiful sun's skyline. Well, the sun's kind of down now, but you get the point. Chicken plant, egg feed, bragging rights, can mix 12 tons of medicated seed at once.